Thank you for joining HRBC online training. I'm Tomomi and I'll be your guide for today. Today's training is Startup 2. Have you already taken this Startup 1 training? If not, please take it first before proceeding with this training. Let's get started. This is the table of contents. I'll explain how to register candidates' data. Open the screen to add a new resume from the resume hierarchy. Click Resume from the global menu, then click New. First, it is necessary to register the contact information of the candidate. Click the plus button and the screen to add new contact information will open. Input the name, telephone number, email, and other contact information as necessary, then click the Save button. You will be directed back to the screen to add new resume. Here, input the candidate's information like professional history, gender, date of birth, etc. and save. To confirm the newly added resume, click Resume on the global menu and select My Resume. The list of resumes that you are in charge of is displayed and is sorted according to the recently updated. Next, I'll explain how to create a PDF of the registered resume. Click the downward-facing arrow next to the name of the candidate. A menu will be displayed. Click Document. The menu names may differ depending on the account settings. A PDF form can be created from this screen. It is created in the same way as a job description form. For details, please refer to Startup 1 training. You can attach a candidate's resume file and other files in HRBC by clicking Add New next to Sublist Attachment. The data is limited to 2 MB per file. If you attach multiple files simultaneously, the maximum size is 8 MB. You can have up to a total of 10,000 attachments in HRBC free of charge. However, if the limit is exceeded, charges will apply. For details about the charges, please refer to service prices. Next, I'll explain the duplicate check function. If a candidate's data is registered more than once, a duplicate mark will be displayed to the right of the title. To check if the data is duplicate, click Duplicate Check from the gear icon on the right side of the screen. This function can only be accessed by the system administrator user. There are 3 conditions for duplicate check and you can change them to on or off by checking or unchecking the boxes. First one is telephone number and mobile number in the personal contact information. Second is email and mobile email in the personal contact information. Third is when the name and the birthday on the resume match. If there is duplicate data, the information can be merged. Click the duplicate checkmark and the duplicate data will be displayed. For example, the email addresses for Ann Takahashi and Maria Jones are the same, but they are different people. Therefore, put a check in the boxes and click Not Duplicate, and the duplicate mark on the names will disappear. But if you want to merge the data, put a check in the boxes, click Next, and you will proceed to merge the data. This is the merge screen. To the far left there is the item names. In the middle there is the respective data for the candidates. And on the far right is the data that can be edited. With the topmost radio buttons, select which ID you would like to keep. Then for the remaining items, use the radio button as well to select the information you would like to keep. After you have selected all the information and all the editing is complete, click the Next button. This screen is to confirm whether you want to merge the data or not. If you click to merge, the merging process will begin. If you merge personal contact information, you can go ahead and merge the resumes in the same way. Next, I'll explain about activity. The records of the correspondence with client and candidate are recorded as activity. For example, when a recruiter calls a candidate, the recruiter can record that correspondence. Click the downward-facing arrow to the left of the resume title for the action menu and click Add Activity. Input the title, memo, and the time of the correspondence, then save. You can check the registered activities in the sublist. Activity can be registered in each client and recruiter resources respectively. Please record the correspondence accordingly. Next, I'll explain the search function. The search criteria is the same in all HRBC hierarchies. This time I'll use the example of resume search to explain the search function. First, click Resume on the global menu, then click Search. This is the search screen. First is the keyword where text, telephone numbers, emails, and URL types of data can be searched. There is no distinction between uppercase and lowercase, 1 byte and 2 bytes when searching. There are 3 modes for keyword search. If you want to search both the data registered in HRBC and attached files, select All. You can also select either attachment or data. If there are many file attachments, the search process may take long, and therefore if it is not necessary, you can select data and speed up the search process. The second one is each item search. Only the searchable items appear on the search screen. For example, in resume search, the candidate's personal contact information cannot be searched. Exceptions are name, email, and telephone number in the personal information, which can be searched. The third one is searching for items that are in date format. If you open the Date Created drop-down menu, there is a range of periods like today, current month, etc., which makes it easier to search for relevant data. If you wish to specify the dates, select Fixed Value Input and input the dates in the frames below the drop-down menu. For instance, let's select the data input date as current month and search. The search results are displayed. For example, if you want to narrow the range further, or you wish to modify only a part of the search criteria, by clicking the magnifying glass icon at the middle left side of the screen with the previously entered search criteria will be displayed. If you open the search screen from the global menu search, the search page will be new with no criteria input, and therefore, the usage for the two search functions should be distinguished. Next, I'll explain how to create a new search criteria and how to use it. You can also save the search criteria that are frequently used. Enter the search criteria and click New Saved Search at the bottom right side of the screen. Enter the title of the search criteria that you wish to save. For example, you can enter current month registrations, then save. You can check the new saved search from two locations. First is on the top left Saved Search drop-down menu of Resume List Search Criteria form. The other one is from the global menu. If you click Resume, the saved searches will be displayed under the Saved Search list. Up to 5 items of new saved search can be displayed on the global menu. If there are more than 5 items, please refer to the user support manual for details on how to replace the items. Useful manuals for this training can be found by following the link on this page.